Hi and welcome. We're going to talk about peppermint today. And peppermint is the plant that's right next to me here, growing in our deep water culture system. And peppermint is a variety of mint. There's many varieties. You probably have tasted a bunch of different ones. And they all have this sort of characteristic appearance with often like serrated little leaves, a branching structure. And one of the common things about a lot of mints is they grow like crazy. So if you plant some in your garden, it can very quickly overwhelm that area that you have in it. So you have to actually be careful planting it outdoors. When we plant in hydroponics, it's a little bit easier to control. We'll plant this and grow it out firstly from seed and then, or from cuttings, and then we'll transplant into our deep water culture system here. And this system is perfect for mature plants because it gives a lot of space for the roots to grow out. And for the roots to flourish. And so you can grow some really big plants here. We've got this mint, we've got some basil behind us, a different kind of basil, some Thai basil behind that as well. And so you can see these plants can really get pretty big. What people love about mint, really it's really associated with freshness, right? So you have it in toothpaste, we have it in cocktails, for instance, where we want to get a fresh taste. Really classic cocktail that you'll find people using mint in is obviously mojito, where you'll model that with lime and then some sugar with some rum. Maybe some Angostura bitters as well, and get a really kind of fresh, summery cocktail that we associate with Cuba and Miami and that kind of thing. Really great cocktail. But also, it's something that people love to use, obviously in cooking as well. And in a savory situation, I'm part British, so obviously that lamb with mint sauce is a classic association I have. That mint sauce can be very sort of acidic and vinegary to match with these kind of fatty ingredients. But also maybe mint with some new potatoes. That's a really classic pairing as well. So you'll boil up some potatoes, and then after they're done, maybe mix some mint with some oil, tear it off pretty roughly, and get that mint freshness with that really creamy new potato taste. That's something I really love. But also works great in desserts as well. So what you might find in a dessert, if you're using this really sparingly, you might find a little, just tiny little sprig like that. Some of the chefs that we'll work with will take an even smaller piece. It'll be really, really small, but actually has a lot of power as well. So it's something that you don't need to use a lot of on the plate for it to be worthwhile. And it works, normally better if you use it pretty fresh. Another usage that I really love is like a tabbouleh, where you'll chop down big bunches of parsley and mint, and then get some tomatoes, cucumbers. You can even do it with like zucchini, that kind of thing. A totally kind of raw dish. And then I often like to mix that maybe with some hemp seeds, or you can do some fresh quinoa or something, or the classic like bulgur wheat or something like couscous to give it a bit more body. And then that's paired often with a lot of citrus, a lot of acid, like a lemon juice to bring it out. So that kind of acid like lemon juice and mint, really classic pairing. Or working with mint and coriander, cilantro for a more Southeast Asian approach. You can whiz that up into a Middle Eastern kind of spice mint called zoug, which is this brilliant green, acidic, and really powerfully spicy concoction that you can spoon over, things like a roasted cauliflower or something. So mint, love it, lots of uses, have a lot of fun with it. This is peppermint, and we also grow a bunch of different other kinds of mint at Farm.One. So enjoy.